What's up, guys? This is ShadowWolf810, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a way to know if there are slimes in your slime farms or not without having to go all the way down into a mine or something to check it. So that's what I'm going to be showing you. Basically, your first step is going to be make a slime farm. Now, I'm in creative mode, so I just made a box, but there are all sorts of tutorials out there on YouTube as to how to do this legit, in the vanilla version of the game. So I'm not going to be covering that in my tutorial, but I am going to show you how to make it so that you don't have to come down here and check to see if there are some down here. So I guess without further ado, we'll get into it. Alright, so the first thing to do is to put pressure plates around the outside perimeter of your slime farm. And the reason we're doing this is because when slimes spawn, they will start walking in the direction that they spawned facing in if you're not around. So no matter what happens, they're going to end up on one of these walls, and so if they do that, then they are going to be on the pressure plates, and that will send a signal up to you, and you can see that there are slimes in your slime farm. So I'm using stone pressure plates, but you can use either stone or wood ones, depending on which resource is more available if you are doing this in the vanilla version, but either way works. So once you got this done, you are ready for your redstone. Alright, so the next thing you're going to want to do is make sure that you have one level beneath where your slime farm is, like this. I took out this wall just so you guys could see better, but it'll basically look something like this. Oh, my phone would ring. That's wonderful. Alright, sorry about that, guys. So your next step that you're going to want to do is to add redstone to all of these, and the reason you do that is so that your pressure plates will set that off when something stands on it. And now you're going to want to start another row of it one block away like this, and then you're going to connect the two with a repeater like so. Make sure you're facing away from it when you're doing that because repeaters are directional. I'm sure you guys know this, but just in case you didn't. So you're going to want to do that. And now, depending on how big your slime farm is, this is a standard 16 by 16 one, which is just one chunk. But if yours happens to be bigger for whatever reason, then what you're going to have to do is make sure that the redstone gets lit all the way across the middle here. Because if it doesn't, that's going to be a problem. So make sure about that. And then what you're going to want to do is basically in the middle. It doesn't have to be in the middle or anything. You're going to have to put two repeaters facing the opposite directions going with the current. So the current's going to come, say, from here, go through this one, and then be coming this way, go here, and then it won't be able to go through this repeater because this one's facing the other way. So once you have one space of redstone in the middle like this, then you can go ahead and run redstone out like that. And now you're going to want to repeat this on all four sides. So I'll be right back while I do that. Alright, so the next step is going to be to connect all four of these outputs from each of the sides into one place. So depending on which side is the front of your thing or the direction in which you want your signal to be. So if I want my signal tower over there, you probably call this the front, but whatever, we'll call this the front. And that makes it the front. That particular pattern of redstone right there. So what you're going to want to do is connect all four of these into one big loop. So I'll do one, and you guys should be able to figure out the rest on your own. You guys are smart people, so just connect all four like so. And once you've done that, then you'll be ready for the next thing. So I'm going to go finish up the other two sides. Alrighty, so I've connected all four of them together. One thing to note, so there's our front and our back is over here. So you can connect this into the one on the left side for me, or you could have put it on the right side. It doesn't really matter either way, but you can connect it in. You don't have to make a whole nother loop coming out here and going back down there. So figured I'd just throw that in there just in case. But now your next step is going to be to make sure that no matter where you stand on a pressure plate, that the power is going to make it all the way out to the front of your machine, whatever you want to call this thing. We'll call it Susan just to make it simple. So if you stand on a pressure plate, as you can see, the power dies out over here somewhere. So what you're going to have to do is make sure you put in enough repeaters to where it won't do that. So a good way to check this if you are not in creative mode or something is you can replace one of these with a wood pressure plate, or you can just use a wood one in general. Depends on what you're making it out of and all that fun stuff. But if you drop an item on it, like a block of something, then well, that's everything that Minecraft is blocks. So way to go for me. But you can see where the power is going without having to stand on the pressure plate. So just make sure that it makes it all the way basically to here, and you do that for all 4 sides, and that's pretty much all you got to do. So just make sure you get power everywhere, and once you've done that, then your Susan, I guess, is basically done. And so we can go ahead and test it with some slimes here in a second. Alright guys, so I whipped up a little signal tower or something. This is probably what I'll be putting, something like this anyway, is what I'll be putting in my world. But if you wanted it to go right into your house or whatever, then that is up to you. But here's what we're going to do. We are going to spawn a slime, like so. We were on peaceful mode. And eventually he's just going to make his little way right over here, going in the same direction from where he spawned, and he will just continue walking into a wall, and at which point he clicks that, and oh my god, when they jump like that, sometimes it will the pressure plate will come up and down. But there you go. So now you can see the glowstone from however far away you are. I did it on all 4 sides, and yeah, so something like that would be cool to have if you wanted to do it that way. But that's the idea of the tutorial, you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully this tutorial has helped you. If it did, don't forget to leave a like rating, and other than that, I'll see you later.